Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world-class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
Petit Panthers, jersey number 1, my dada Naved Sharif.
Petit Panthers, jersey number 40. My father Sachin Zadwar, all the best Petit Panthers. Petit Panthers and jersey number 100 and my dad is Tarfa joined.
My hero, Petit Panthers, jersey number 5, Shomzin. Petit Panthers, jersey number 80.
My father Roman
Petit Panthers, jersey number 9, my dad Kashu Sheikh.
Petit Panthers, jersey number 30. My daddy Eripat. Thank you.
I am Zeb and I am cheering for my Baba Samir Sheikh playing for Petit Panthers.
Jersey number 12. My Papa Asad Ali Wakis.
Petit Panthers, jersey number 5, our favorite player, Juan.
Petit Panthers, jersey number 11, my Papa Nikhil. Petit Panthers, jersey number 9, my father Sachin Deshpande.
Jersey number
99, our dad Shakir Shandivan. My dad Gagan is playing for Petit Panthers. Jersey number 9.
Jersey number 09, our aunt's name is Ravinder Singh and we wish you all the very best for the coming of season.
Petit Panthers, my Papa Mulkarucha, jersey number 21.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Petit Panthers.
Hello all, good evening, and this is Shalin Gupta, your commentator, welcoming all the viewers and spectators once again to another wonderful tournament, the Jfsc Dads T20 Tournament 2023. And this is being played at the Fatima Cricket Ground, and we've got two wonderful teams locking horns today. The MRV Risers are up against the Svkm Rising Strikers, and the news from the centre is that the Rising Strikers, they won the toss, they've elected to field first. The first delivery has been bowled, and we are coming to the second one. That's a very good delivery, pitched up, swinging away from the right hand. That's a very good start by the bowler. And we welcome all the viewers and spectators once again to another wonderful tournament organized by the Jfsc. They're one of the best organizers of these sporting events when it comes to cricket tournaments, especially with the white ball under the lights. Coming into bowl is next delivery. Oh, and that's a very quick delivery. That's a very good start by the bowler. Starts off really well. The first ball was a wide delivery, so they're already off the mark. The next two are really good ones, and this is also another good one. The umpire probably thinking about whether he should be giving that a wide or not, and eventually giving it in favor of the bowler. So that's another dot. It's a good start by the bowler. Kapil is the bowler, and he bowls another delivery. This time played for another dot. So that's a good start by MRV Risers opening bowler Kapil. On strike is Raj, who's the opening batsman, and along with him we've got on the non-strikers and Pramod Chandan. Oh, that's a good delivery. Very close to the outside edge, and that's the end of a very good over. So the score after the first over is 1 without loss. I think there is one delivery still remaining because of the first delivery that was a wide. So he'll have to bowl that last delivery. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. He was opened up completely there. What a start by the bowler. Just have a look at the replay. Absolutely brilliant bowling. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that was the real banana shape that we talk about when it comes to outswing bowling. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling. We'll show you the replay once again. This time we'll try to show. Oh, that was some serious swing bowling. Just have a look at that in the slow-mo. What a start by Kapil. Absolutely brilliant. The batsman had no clue about that. Oh, and even the wicketkeeper missed that. Could have been a chance of a run out as well. That's the end of the first over. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. 1 without loss. Jigar coming into bowl his first over. And seems this will be a wide down the leg side. Will that be a boundary as well? It's running towards the fine leg boundary, but just a single. So a wide signal and a single added to the tally. 2 runs added. Jigar starts off with a poor line towards the leg stump. Seems there's a bit of a chit chat between the umpire and the batsman. Probably he was trying to say something to the batsman. Jigar coming into bowl his first delivery. This is just the second over. And they've already given 2 wide, so they need to be careful about the extras. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling, and immediately Jigar holds the right line. Corrects himself from the previous delivery, and the line was within the stumps this time, so that was a good comeback by Jigar coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and he's got him! That is the one he was looking for. And the first wicket is down. What a delivery this is. Was trying to hit the big one. Had no clue about the swing, to be honest. Just have a look at that. Absolutely brilliant bowling this is by Jigar. And he's got the breakthrough for his team. And the first wicket down for MRV Risers. A poor shot. Should have played in the VN. Should have tried to defend that instead of trying for the big hoik. Missed it completely and castled the stumps. Just have a look at the replay again. That was such wonderful piece of bowling by Jigar, sharing the new ball with Rohit and gets the breakthrough for his team. Just have a look at the replay once again. The perfect line and a brilliant length as well, and that was not the right shot to be played, to be honest. That's the end of the first partnership. The opening partnership has been broken. Courtesy brilliant bowling by Jigar. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 3 for 1 now. MRV Risers. This is just the second over. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I kinda like you.
The new batsman is Puneet, who's on strike right now. Jigar to Puneet. That's a good start by Puneet. Plays it nicely towards the covers. The cover point fielder stops it. It's a very good piece of bowling by Jigar. Pitching it up to the new batsman. Really intelligent cricket this is by the bowler. That's a good piece of bowling. Played that nicely towards the short third fielder. No run on that occasion. Jigar has been bowling brilliantly after that first wide that he bowled on the very first delivery of his spell. But what a comeback by him. Not only has he taken a very important wicket. Another good delivery. Full toss played nicely, but straight to the fielder. So Rohit, oh, and he's dropped it. Oh, he's taken it back. Wow. Is that a catch? They're appealing for a caught behind, but the umpire not interested. The second over just started with a bang. Just have a look at that for a replay. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling, and for a moment we thought the keeper has dropped it, but then he recovered very well. He took that catch nicely behind the stumps, but did not get the edge, the batsman. So no damage caused. The keeper got animated on that occasion. On strike is Pramod Chandan. He's a very good all-rounder, this guy. That's a full toss by Rohit. Pramod plays it nicely straight back to the bowler. Covering the swing properly on that occasion, Pramod. Appealing for an LBW, but the umpire not interested on that appeal. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that was probably bat. That was a good delivery. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. That's a good shot as well, played really nicely. The fielder also does pretty well there. So good all-round cricket. Just a single on that occasion. Could have been more as well. They should have run a bit aggressively on that. Instead, just take a single. And this is the third over. Just 4 on the board, so they need to be taking slight care of the run rate as well, both the batsmen. This was slightly sloppy on the part of the batsman. Kapil bowling his second over. I beg your pardon, this is not Rohit, this is Kapil. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling by Kapil again. He's bowled a wonderful spell. This is just his second over, but he's caused a lot of problems to the batsman. Coming into bowl his next delivery. On strike is Puneet, who's not opened his account till now. He's played 5 deliveries, need to be really going now. This is the third over. The score is just 4 runs in over. 4 for 1. The run rate is just above 1 run in over. It's a very good delivery again. Another dot for Puneet, and that's the end of Kapil's second over. 3 overs have been bowled, 4 for 1. A very muted start by MRV Risers. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers.
I kinda like you.
We're back live. Trying to take the quick single, but sent back. Jigger bowling his second over. On strike is Pramod. He's played well, but he needs to stay for long. He's trying to negate the swing and the impact of the new ball. That's a very good shot, and what a stop that is. Stopped a certain boundary there. Not at all easy for a close-in fielder to stop that fiery shot, but he was really good at the short mid-wicket. Pramod was trying to hit it towards the mid-wicket boundary, but did not get the right connection. Coupled with some really good fielding by the fielder. Coming into bowler's next delivery, Jigger. Oh, and this time a slow one. Gave it a lot of time in the air, and Pramod taking an easy single. Not coming back for the second, both of them. Puneet on strike now. This is the fourth over, 4 for 1. The start has been really slow when you take it as a T20 match. Appealing for an LBW is gone. What a piece of bowling this is by Jigger again. The second wicket for him. And a similar mistake, if you have a look at the wicket, committed by Puneet as well. Playing the cross-batted shot, not playing with a straight bat and paying the price. So 2 wickets down, 5 for 2 now. MRV Rise is in deep trouble. This is the 5th over. The 4th over, I beg your pardon, but they've lost 2 batsmen from their top order. Just 5 runs on the board. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Wonderful piece of bowling. We'll show the replay once again before we go into the break. A poor bit of batting by the top order batsman of MRV Risers, not playing with a straight bat, and the umpire doesn't hesitate to give that out. That was plumb. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. And we're back after the break. The new batsman on strike. But this seems to be another wide, and this time it will be a boundary, it seems. So 5 wides added to the tally. A poor delivery by Jigger. And Viral is the new batsman. But that was a big wide. Swung quite a lot towards the leg stump. Missed the leg stump easily. And the wicketkeeper also missed that. So 5 runs added to the tally. Very important runs these. It's becoming really difficult for the opening order, the top order of the team, to score some quick runs. So all these are really very important runs. That's a good delivery. Feeling for an LBW again, but this was quite high. Hitting him on the thigh, so just not the case of the umpire agreeing to that. Oh, he's played that nicely towards the fine leg. Just clipped it. Should get a boundary. There's nobody stopping that. And that is another boundary in this over. This time from the bat. Just have a look at that. Another delivery on the leg stump. And that to swinging away from the leg stump towards the fine leg. Not at all a good delivery. So that is an expensive over. Even when he's got a wicket in that, Jigger. Not consistent bowling, especially when it comes to line. And the score is 14 for 2 after 4 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers.
Petted Panthers, jersey number 1, my dada Nawaz Sharif.
Petted Panthers, jersey number 40. My father Sachin Zadwar, all the best Petted Panthers. Petted Panthers and jersey number 100 and my dad is Tarfa joined.
My hero, Petted Panthers, jersey number 5, Sean Zinn. Petted Panthers, jersey number 80.
My father.
Pratik is the new bowler starting off. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling. That was not only quick, it was a short delivery. The bounce extracted by Pratik on his very first delivery of his spell. This is really high quality bowling. He's a tall guy, you can see that on the screen, but you need to also generate a lot of force from the shoulder, which he did on that occasion. It did rise quite a lot. Pramod Chandan, who's relatively tall as a person, was also not able to negotiate that easily. So full marks to Pratik. He has got a peculiar run up as well. Oh, another short delivery in the air, and what a catch that is! This is absolutely stunning bit of fielding. But credit goes to the bowler as well. Just have a look at that for a replay. Brilliant catching this is, and this is really high quality bowling as well, utilizing his height to perfection. And just have a look at that. He played that nicely, Pramod, but there was a fielder at backward point, took a very good catch, and isn't he delighted? So the second wicket down, the third wicket down, I beg your pardon there. The top order has been destroyed, and MRB rises 14 for 3. Pratik gets his first in his very first over. We'll take a quick break and be back soon, but before we go into the break, just have a look at that replay once again. Look at the catch that was taken brilliantly at the backward point. You have to give a lot of credit to the bowler as well. He did ruffle him with the first short delivery, and this time, what a catch. Absolutely brilliant piece of bowling, and we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. MRB rises in deep trouble now. 14 for 3. This is just the 5th over. We'll be right back.
Step into the dynamic realm of Jolly Friends Sports Club, where the thrill of meeting new sports enthusiasts converges with the excitement of playing cricket, football, and turf games. Founded in 2013 by the visionaries Shivanandan Konar and friends, Jfsc has become a powerhouse for any sporting requirements in Mumbai. In the last 10 years, we've not only hosted numerous cricket tournaments and camps but have also expanded into the elite amateur community, fueled by an unwavering determination to deliver excellence. In
Oh, what a peach of a delivery to the new batsman as well. Jinesh beaten all ends up on the very first delivery he faces. Pratik is on fire. He's got such a wonderful short delivery. bangs it really well on that length. Not at all easy for any batsman to negotiate, especially with the new ball. His action might not be resembling, but the length and the kind of bowling he is doing definitely resembles that of Jasprit Bumrah. Not at all easy for any batsman to play those short, quick deliveries. Just have a look at that. Another short one edged, and there should have been another slip. Just a single. And he's appealing for a run out here. That was a direct throw from the deep. MRV Risers need to be really careful. They cannot let loose after such a disastrous start. 15 for 3 already. And Prateek generating a lot of bounce. He's getting a lot of edges also. Had there been a third slip, this could have been another wicket for Prateek. Oh, another wonderful delivery, and this is high quality bowling. Not at all easy for any batsman to play those short deliveries. Seems to be a master at that. Prateek, this is just his first over. He's caused a lot of problems to the batsman. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling. That's a very good piece of bowling to end the over. What an over by Prateek. Just one of this over and he gets a very important wicket of Pramod Chandan. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. 6 overs have been bowled. 15 for 3. Be right back. Stay tuned. That's a very good start by Prince. Seems to be bowling his first over. On strike is Jinesh. And rising strikers. They won the toss today, elected to field, and the one player that you want to see in the rising striker squad is Hemang Mehta, who's popularly known as Bunty amongst his teammates. That's a good shot. He's cut that brilliantly, but there's a fielder out there. Does really well at third man. Just a single on that occasion. But Hemang is not a part of the squad today. Probably is not available today. We might see him very soon in action in the upcoming matches of rising strikers. Today he's not there. Hoping to see him in action very soon. He's such a wonderful cricketer. Hemang Mehta, popularly known as Bunty in the circuit. A great entertainer and a gem of a person as well. Coming back to the game, Prince. That's a good shot. A quick single taken. The mid-on fielder did well. That was a full toss delivery by Prince on his pads. He played it well towards the mid-on. 17 for 3. This is a very poor start. The run rate still not convincing. Way below 6 runs an over, which is the least that his expected these days in the T20 format. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. He's played that brilliantly and he's missed that, the fielder. This could go all the way. But he recovers nicely and 2 runs taken easily this time. And this is the first time in this innings that we are seeing some sloppy bit of fielding by rising strikers. This was an extra run gifted by the fielder. He misfielded that at the sweeper cover region. Thankfully, it did not go to the boundary. He could recover well in time. Just a single on that occasion. The third man does well. So this is the 7th over running. That should be a wide, and the umpire doesn't hesitate at all. Oh, and that's a wide down the leg side. Poor delivery. This will go all the way to the boundary as well. So 5 runs gifted again. Prince this time, the culprit. Not at all good bowling, to be very honest. They should be tightening the noose here. They've already got into a very good position, but these kind of deliveries can always lead to the confidence of entire team going down. This is not a good delivery at all. The bowlers need to be slightly responsible as well. This has been an expensive over, courtesy those 5 wides on the previous delivery. 11 already of that over. This is the 6th over. Oh, and that's a good comeback. The damage seems to have been already done because of that wide. That's the end of the 6th over. And the score is 26-3. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Start of the 7th over, Prateek. Oh, and that's a peach of a delivery. He had no idea about that. Jinesh. Slight correction, this is the 7th over. We announced earlier that the previous one was the 7th over, but actually it was the 6th over. Apologies for the same, but what a delivery by Prateek. Beaten all ends up, Jinesh. He's already taken a wicket on that in that first over of his. That too of Pramod Chandan, who has a good technique, to be very honest. Oh, and this time very close to the edge, and that's a no ball, but he's on fire, this guy. Probably overstepping on that occasion, but just have a look at that for a replay. Every delivery he's bowling is in the right channel. This is definitely not possible for everybody. He's a special act, this guy. Seems to have practiced quite a lot in the nets. It's not easy to bowl each and every delivery in the same areas with such precision. And he's reminding us of none other than Jasprit Bumrah, the premier Indian pace bowler. That's a good delivery. He's played nicely, but straight back to the bowler. That's a quick single taken. 28 for 3. This is the 7th over running. Pratik has been nothing less than brilliant. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Oh, another good one. Look at the bounce he's extracting. Just have a look at that replay. Not at all easy to negotiate such deliveries. Just have a look at that. Absolutely stunning bowling. Oh, he's put the ball in the perfect spot. Any batsman would be bothering after looking at that bounce from Pratik. Absolutely wonderful bounce of that time. And if he directs this within the stumps, it will be really tough for the batsman to negotiate, especially. Just have a look at that. He's coming to bowl his next. Another good delivery. He's missed that again. So many times we've seen the ball passing very close to the edge. That's a very good piece of bowling by Pratik. He's on fire. That's a good delivery. Wonderful piece of bowling. He's let it go nicely on that occasion. Viral on strike. 5 of 9 deliveries. Jinesh has played well. 6 of 9 deliveries. He's the one who's looked slightly more confident. That's a wide way outside the off-stump. Pratik, a rare loosener by him. That's a good delivery again. That's the end of the 7th over. The score is 29 for 3. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Prince starting off his new over. That's a good ball, but drifting down the legs once again. And he's coming back for the second chance of a run out here with the ball. Oh, that's a very good throw. Would have been a direct hit, and that would have been curtains to the batsman. But the batsman did well to come back for the second. 2 runs added to the tally, 31 for 3. Go as a leg by because it did hit the pad. Oh, and this time it seems he's edged it. No, very close to the outside edge again. Absolutely brilliant piece of bowling by the bowlers from Rising Strikers. Should be a wide. Way outside the off stump. He's trying to cover that with the appeal, but the umpire not interested at all. Stretched his arms without any hesitation and difficulty. A wide added to the tally. It's a good delivery again. Hurrying up on him. It's a very good piece of bowling. You'll have to give credit to the rising strikers bowlers. They have been absolutely brilliant today. Have hit the deck really hard. Hit the right lengths. Perfect deliveries to right-handers specifically. A lot of them have been bowled today. Another good delivery, another miss. A lot of balls being taken by these two players to try and build up a partnership, and that's the end of. No, the over still has. I think that's the end of the over. We'll have to just check the scoreboard. 2 deliveries still remaining in this over. 7.4, 32 for 3. So the run rate just over 4 runs and over. Not at all a very good sign for any batting team. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. Missed that again. The batsman just not able to drive those deliveries. Just not able to get a connection with the bat. This is high quality bowling. Another dot delivery. Oh, that's a good delivery, and the wicketkeeper does really well. That was the thick outside edge. Probably the splice of the bat. But very good stop by the wicketkeeper. And that's the end of another good over. And the score after 8 overs is 32 for 3. We'll take a quick break and be back when MRV rises. Still struggling to reach a run rate of 6 runs and over. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. That's a very good piece of bowling by Prateek. This is his third over. He has been on fire today. This is the 9th over of this innings. Prateek's third. In the air, that's a good shot. There's nobody stopping that. Should be a boundary. Ball slowing down, and the fielder eventually gets to that. Just a couple of runs on that occasion. But that was some good intent shown by the batsman. 2 runs taken. That was played deliberately in the air towards the covers. And he got 2 runs for that. He was trying to look for a boundary, it seems, but did not get the power behind the shot, probably. That's the reason why he got a brace instead of 4. Oh, and that's a wide. Prateek missing the line again. Way outside the off stump. Coming into bowler's next delivery, Pratik. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling again. He's just luring the batsman for the uppercut or maybe the cut behind point. And the batsman trying on a number of occasions to play it behind the square, but he's not getting the right connection. Very close to the edge, and that's really good captaincy. They've taken a slip as well. So the batsman will have to be really careful. The shot has to be a complete shot, cannot be an edge. Oh, what a delivery! Wow, this is brilliant bowling. Pratik just increasing the pace on that occasion. The batsman was beaten all ends up. This is high quality bowling by Pratik again. The accuracy and the level of variation, the quickness and the bounce that he extracts from the pitch are his genuine qualities as a pace bowler. Another poor and a wild shot by the batsman. That was not a good shot at all. He's just trying to hoik it over mid-on without even looking at where the ball was swinging. They need to be really careful with that. The batsman should be looking at the bowler's hand till the last moment, and the eyes should always be on the ball once it is released. Cannot just go and try and hit a big shot without even knowing the actual line of the ball and the swing as well. That's a good piece of bowling. That's the end of a very good over by Pratik. A great comeback after that wide was bowled by him. 35 for 3 after 9. We'll take a quick break and be back from stadium views.
I kinda like you.
So Yusuf has been introduced into the attack. On strike is Janesh. Coming into bowl is first deal with the spinner. It's a good start by the offie. In the air, this could be a couple of runs here in the gap as well, so that's a good one. Just a single though. Did not have the power behind the shot, so just a single. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling. Just a dot on that occasion. Oh, wonderful piece of bowling again. This time a slider, just skidding it through. Bowling a very good line as well within the stumps, in and around the off stump. Comes down the track and misses that completely. Middle this time. 3 dot deliveries in a row. They definitely are struggling to score some big runs. They need some really big shots now. MRB rises. Rising strikers have been nothing short of disciplined and brilliant, apart from those few blemishes. The runs given from wides and that to boundaries. So overall it has been a very good effort. This time he's got him! He has got him! Let's have a look at the replay. Brilliant bowling this is by Yusuf. He gets his first wicket, but another poor shot playing across the line. And the drink's being called for. We'll show you the replay once again. Oh, he's stumped. He's got stumped. That's a very good piece of stumping by the wicketkeeper. Beaten all ends up. Viral goes back to the pavilion. 36 for 4 in deep trouble. MRB rises. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Drinks being called for. This is high quality bowling by the rising strikers bowlers, and Yusuf gets his first wicket as well in his very first over. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I kinda like you.
We've got the new batsman at the non-strikers end, and this is, I beg your pardon, the new batsman at the strikers end. Aditya is the new batsman. He's on strike. He plays. Faces Yusuf, who's been brilliant in his first over. Oh, that's a good delivery. He's played that nicely, Aditya. That's the end of a very good over. 37 for 4. Yusuf gives away only 2 runs and takes a very important wicket. We take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. You've got Webber coming in to bowl his first over. And on strike is Jinesh, who's played 16 deliveries for his 7 runs. The left arm spinner being introduced into the attack. In the air and in the gap as well. This could be a boundary. That's a very good shot, but there's a fielder out there. Just a single. A sweeper cover. This should be a wide, way outside the off stump and turning it away from the right hander. Not at all a good delivery. Next to add it to the tally, and he needs to be disciplined here. Weber, this is just his first over, cannot start with wides right from the word go. Coming to bowl is next. Oh, that's a good one. He's played that nicely, but straight to the fielder. Slightly short of length, but this time it was within the stump. So a dot played by the batsman. This is the 11th over. That's a good shot, this time straight to the fielder at long off, just a single. Short delivery in the air, in the gap as well again. Just a single. There's a fielder out there. Sweeper cover does well again. A very good throw. So that's the 11th over running. One delivery still to go and 41 for 4. Not a very strong total, to be honest, till now. A lot of work still to be done. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. Oh, he was very close to fielder that shot cover. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. This is the end of the 11th over. 41 for 4. Stadium views.
Petit Panthers. Jersey number 9. My dad, Jfsc.
Petit Panthers, jersey number 30. My daddy, Eric. Thank you.
I am Zeb and I am cheering for my Baba Samir Sheikh playing for Petit Panthers.
Jersey number 12. My Papa.
That's a good delivery by Yusuf. Starts off his second over. Was trying to play the big shot, Jinesh, but missed that completely. Yusuf with his next delivery. Oh, that's in the air, trying to hit the big one. This could be a big one as well. That's a big 6. Wow. What a shot that is. Just have a look at that. And this is what they want. Yusuf offering him the flight. And that's a very good shot towards the long on boundary, easily clearing the fence. Big 6 by Jinesh. And finally they have struck a shot that can lead them to a good score if they keep on doing that. And some intent shown by the batsman in the 12th over. And that was a delivery that was asking to be hit. So he needs to be careful. Yusuf, he did try and give him the flight. That was a good thing about it. But Jinesh accepted that gleefully and sent it out of the park. Another one this time. Could be another big one. Oh, another 6. Wow, he's on fire. Poor delivery by Yusuf. This time towards the long off boundary. Just have a look at that. Absolutely brilliant batting, and the 50 is up all of a sudden in just 2 deliveries. Just have a look at that. The entire scenario seems to be turning upside down. in this over. 53 for 4 now. 2 huge sixes. This is poor bowling by Yusuf. He should have learned from that previous delivery. The first one was not a bad delivery at all. In the air. Short of the fielder at mid wicket. But once you get hit on the flighted delivery, you need to come back stronger with a better length. Yusuf could not do that. This time he did it nicely. Dinesh trying to pull it. Almost got caught in the mid wicket region. Oh, that's a good delivery. You need to understand and read the batsman as a bowler. Dinesh doesn't seem to be very quick on the pull, but he's really good with the drive and the foolish deliveries. Probably it seems Yusuf has read that as well, and that is why he's kept the last 2 deliveries shorter. Another short delivery this time. He's missed that. He's trying to pull that. That is what we were mentioning. You need to be really smart as a bowler. You need to keep reading the batsman, and that was a good delivery. Yusuf finishing the over with 3 dot deliveries. However, he got hit for 2 sixes in that over. 53 for 4. After 12, we take a quick break and be back from stadium. Vaibhav coming to bowl his next over. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely too. On strike is Dinesh. Aditya taking a single. Vaibhav will bowl to Dinesh now, who's improved his strike rate tremendously. Almost 100. In the air. Oh, what a catch! And he dropped it. Oh, yes, he's dropped it. That could have been one of the best catches that we've seen in this tournament till now. Not many matches being played in the Jfsc Dads Season 3. Oh, that's a poor delivery. He's pulled that brilliantly. It should be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that on that occasion. Another boundary. Oh, I beg your pardon there. The ball stopped there. That's just a couple of runs. Apologies from our end. But that was such a wonderful shot. Probably the power not there behind the shot, and the lights probably ensured we could not see that, and that is why we thought it has crossed the boundary. But that was such a good shot. A short delivery again by Vaibhav. He needs to improve the length for sure. That's a good shot. That's a very good piece of fielding as well, but the catch should have been taken. That point would have been such a wonderful catch. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely again. Good piece of bowling again. He's played that nicely too. Just a single towards taken in the long on region. And that's the end of Vaibhav's another over. The score after 13 overs is 58 for 4. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Oh, he's dropped it. Was a tough catch, to be honest. But that should have been taken. Let's have a look at that. A new over being started. Oh, and that should have been taken. Not an easy one, but the bowler could have got the first wicket on his very first delivery. Nirav is the bowler. Coming to bowl his next delivery. That's a good shot. In the gap. Should be a boundary. Nobody stopping that. Brilliantly played by Jinesh, who's on fire. It's a poor delivery. Asking to be punished. Just have a look at that. Short delivery outside the off stump wide. And all he had to do is place it in the gap nicely, which he did to perfection. And Jinesh bringing the fight back in this match. This is the 14th over. They don't have much overs after this, to be honest, but then Jinesh is trying his best to reach a respectable total. $63 for 4. They would be eyeing 120, which is definitely not impossible the way Jinesh is playing. It's a good delivery. He was trying to cut that, missed that completely. Good comeback by Nirav. In the air, will that be caught? He's gone. Nirav takes his first wicket and the 5th wicket down. And Jinesh, after playing a wonderful knock, miscues one into the air. Just have a look at that. The short delivery should have been pulled, and he was trying the same, but it did not come on the meat of the bat. Did not come as per what he was trying to hit, and he was trying to send it out of the park. Instead, he just found the fielder at mid wicket, and after playing a good innings, Jinesh goes back to the pavilion. 63 for 5, and we thought we were just witnessing a superb comeback by Jinesh, but eventually he perishes. 63 for 5 now. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Nirav gets his first wicket. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Nirav Dorji bowling to Sanjeev, who's the new batsman. He plays it nicely towards the fine leg for a couple. It's a good start by Sanjeev, and that's the end of a good innings by Jinesh, courtesy Nirav, who bowled a very good first over. One delivery still remaining in this over. Sanjeev on strike. He's off the mark on the very first delivery. He's faced with a couple. Oh, that's a good delivery. He's played that nicely, but no run. That's the end of the 14th over. Half of MRV Risers are back into the pavilion. 65 for 5. We take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Rahul being introduced into the attack. On strike is Aditya. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling. Rahul Rajput. He's a very good cricketer, this guy. Great to see him in action. Starts off nicely with a flighted delivery. Coming into bowlers next. Short delivery. Oh, and he's played that very gently towards the long on for a single. Aditya gives Sanjeev the strike. Rahul bowling his first over. Coming into bowlers next, delivery on strike is Sanjeev. Will he be able to take a wicket in his very first over? He's a very good bowler. Oh, that's a good shot by Sanjeev. He's played that brilliantly. Should be a boundary. There's a fielder out there, does really well. Oh, and it's a boundary eventually. For a moment we thought he was successful in stopping that, but that was such a brilliant shot. Let's have a look at that slap towards the long on. That did have a lot of power behind. He did get a hand to that, and that was a very valiant effort, but eventually it goes into the fence. So Sanjeev getting some really important runs for the team. Rahul Rajput with his next delivery. Sanjeev plays it well towards long on once again. Just a single on that occasion. It's been an expensive first over by Rahul. Already 6 of the over. In the first 4 deliveries, you need to be slightly better with the length. Too foolish. As far as I'm concerned, this is the one that he should be bowling, and he should be having a catching position as well, because Aditya seems to be playing almost every shot in the same direction, even when the ball is outside the off stump. He could always cash in on that bowler, but he hasn't tried to take that wicket, especially when Aditya is on strike. He should be having a couple of catching positions and a slip as well. Can try the quicker one as well. Rahul Rajput is a very good bowler. It's just that probably he's not in the best of his element due to lack of match practice. Oh, and that's a good piece of bowling. That's the end of Rahul's first over. 72 for 5 after 15. We'll take a quick break and be back. So stay tuned with last 5 overs remaining. Nirav coming to bowl his next over. That's a good piece of bowling, but that's a good shot. He's played that nicely towards the deep square leg, chance of a couple of runs. And they run really nicely on that occasion. So 2 runs taken by Aditya. And Nirav needs to probably change the length. He needs to be slightly shorter with the length. Sanjeev. There are the non-strikers and Aditya taking strike again after that couple was scored. And the first delivery. Oh, this time in the air. Will that be caught? Oh, that's a boundary. Has he missed the catch? We'll have to look at the replay. Just have a look at that. Short delivery. And that was a good ploy as far as the bowler is concerned, but it seems the catch was not taken properly. Oh, he could not reach there, so that was a good shot by Aditya eventually. That was a good piece of batting. He identified the gap and the distance between the long off and the long on, which is very important when you try and hit such shots. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely again, Aditya. Will he come back for a second? No, there's a fielder out there at square leg, just a single. Near of bowling the 16th over of the inning, 79 for 5. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. He's trying to cut that. Missed that completely. Slightly quicker through the air. Oh, he's probably missed that. But there's no fielder out there to catch it. Did not get the connection that he would have liked as a batsman, Sanjeev. But still gets a single. On strike is Aditya, who's 13 now, 15 deliveries. That's a very good contribution considering the score that they've made till now. This is the 16th over, they're 80 for 5. They were really reeling at a point of time. It's a good piece of bowling. Another dot to end the over. 16 overs have been bowled. The run rate exactly 5 runs and over, 80 for 5. MRB rises. We take a quick break and be back soon. Last 4 overs remain. Stay tuned. Rahul Rajput is next over. That's a full toss. He's played that well. Just a single. There's a fielder out there. Coming to bowler's next delivery. That's a good one. This time it seems he's got stumped. The umpire seems to be not interested. We'll have a look at that. His feet was inside the crease. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Shimmies down the track, and this should be a boundary. What a shot that is! He's on fire now. Aditya took his time, but once he started going, just have a look at that. It's a very good shot towards the cow corner for a boundary. Coming to ball his next delivery, Rahul. It's a good one. He's played that nicely. Will be a single easily taken. He's played that nicely towards the long on. Sanjeev back on strike. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, that's a good one. He's appealing for an LBW. But umpire not interested. We'll just have a look at the replay of the previous delivery. When a boundary was scored, just have a look at that. Shimmies down the track. That's a very good shot. Oh, this time he comes down the track. Could be a chance of a catch here. And he's dropped it. This is absolutely poor fielding. And a couple of runs taken by Sanjeev. Just have a look at that for a replay. That's the end of the 17th over, 88 for 5. That was a good over by Rahul. A couple of chances there as well. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. We've got Prince bowling the next over. Just 3 overs remaining. On strike is Aditya, who's played well. That's a good delivery and trying to take the quick single, but Prince is really quick on his feet as well. Reaches the ball well before the batsman could even think to take that single. Just a dot on that occasion. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery, appealing for a caught behind, but there was no edge on that occasion. Oh, another wonderful delivery. This was a quick one as well. And he's bowling a wonderful line, not allowing the batsman to play the shots freely. Oh, that's a very good shot in the air. Oh, he's gone. There was a fielder out there. It's as simple as the catches. Short delivery, we thought for a moment. He's played that in the gap. He's played that straight into the hands of the fielder, and Aditya eventually perishes. Prince gets a wicket. Played that nicely, but the fielder was placed perfectly at that position, just on the circle. And that's the end of the 6th wicket. There's a fall of the 6th wicket on 88 now. This is the 18th over. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Prince gets his first wicket. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll be right back.
I kinda like you.
And the new batsman on strike. Oh, that's a good piece of bowling, and that's a boundary. That's played really well. That was deliberate for sure. Just have a look at that for a replay. Played nicely in the gap, away from the short third fielder. Absolutely brilliant placement this was for a boundary. First delivery he faces, and he gets a boundary. Chandresh is the new batsman. Another edge, and this time another boundary. This is brilliant batting, but this time slightly lucky as well. Just have a look at that for a replay. That did have a lot of bounce, and he got the edge away from the keeper. That was very close to the keeper. Could have been a catch as well, but not easy ones these to catch, and gets another boundary. So 96 for 6 all of a sudden. They're about to reach 100 very soon. At a point of time we thought they would not be reaching the 3-figure score. The kind of bowling that the strikers were doing. Some conservative batting as well by the middle order of the MRV Risers. But the last two partnerships have been brilliant. Last 2 overs remaining. Rahul Rajput bowling his third. Comes down the track, plays it nicely. And he's coming back for the second. There's no clue of where the ball is, to be honest. 2 runs added to the tally. This is the 19th over. 11 deliveries still remaining, and Rahul has been very expensive. Comes down the track. This could be a big one. What a shot! That is a huge six. Wow. That's a very important shot in the context of this game. And the 100 is crossed with the help of that shot. Just have a look at that. Shimmies down the track. Couple of steps and bang. Outside the ropes. No chance for the long on fielder. Just a spectator he was. And Sanjeev plays a brilliant shot. Rahul Rajput has been very expensive. He needs to tighten the line and the length as well, especially the length. Another good shot coming down the track. There's a fielder there, and he does well. He will come back for the second. Slight misfield as well. This is high quality batting. He's coming back for the third as well. This is a very good piece of running. A poor throw. Very sloppy cricket this by the rising strikers, fielders. And all these runs they will have to score. They need to remember that. This match is still not over. These low scoring matches where the run rate is around 6 runs and over could be very tricky. So they need to be slightly careful about all these extra runs that they're giving. Short delivery. What a shot that is! He's cut that brilliantly for a boundary. Probably the shot of the evening as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely brilliant shot. Just have a look at that. He's cut that to perfection. There was a fielder at Svkm, but he was not able to reach that. Just have a look at that. A lot of power behind that shot. Sanjeev is on fire. He's on 24 of just 14 deliveries. Such an important knock he's played till now for MRV Risers. Last delivery of his third over. Rahul. Sanjeev plays it nicely. Will take a quick single as well. And will he come back for the second? It seems yes. This is poor cricket by rising strikers. Very sloppy in the field. And Rahul Rajput has gone for 33 in his 3 overs. Very expensive. Especially when the score is 19 overs and 114 for 6. Not at all. Good bowling and very poor fielding in the last few overs by rising strikers. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers.
Artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now. Look, magic. Whimsical, quirky, and I wanted my walls to reflect all of that. Playful, subtle, artistic, world class. So I think my walls are also my art now.
And this is the last over of this first innings. I think strikers have been brilliant in the first 15 overs, but a good comeback staged by the MRV Risers. That's a good delivery by Kapil, who's bowling the last over of this innings, and his third. He's bowled a wonderful spell. This is his third over and he's given just 3 runs. That was a good start as well. The single taken by Chandresh, and Sanjeev back on strike. He's the one who has it in him to hit big ones here, and that is what the need of the hour is. But Kapil is a very smart customer. He will not allow Sanjeev to hit him at will. He's got the pace as well as the length, which can curb the batsman. Oh, this time in the air. This could be a cotton ball chance. A very good catch and great piece of bowling. That is what we were mentioning. Kapil gets his second wicket. First wicket, I beg your pardon. This is first wicket. Was trying to hit the big one. Just have a look at the replay. Very good piece of bowling, and that is what we were mentioning. He's got that pace to hurry the ball onto the batsman. And this time that was a very good bouncer. He had no options but to try and hit the big one. Just 5 deliveries was remaining, out of which he's lost 1 because of the wicket. 115 for 7. Kapil has been brilliant. This is his third over and the last of the innings. Last 4 deliveries remaining in this innings. We'll have to see how far can they go. And the new batsman on strike is Kunal, who will be facing Kapil. Kapil has a chance of taking another wicket. He's got 4 deliveries with him. Oh, and that's... Oh, he's missed that. How could he do that? That was such an easy chance. He could have gone to the stumps and just hit it. That was a good delivery. The batsman missed that. He was trying to hit a big one but couldn't get that connection. There was a definite chance of a run out which Kapil missed. Single taken easily. On strike is now Chandresh. He comes down the track. And a single taken easily. Chance of a run out, but the batsman is easily home. So last 2 deliveries remaining in this first innings. Kapil has been brilliant in his last over. He's given away just 3 runs and taken a wicket as well. Let's see if he could take another wicket or so. 2 deliveries still remaining. Another short delivery. Brilliant bowling this is. 1 bounce for the over. That is high quality stuff. Oh, and a wide given. Seems to be quite harsh. Just have a look at that. This is the one. It's got a wicket to him. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Oh, that's a very good piece of bowling. And this is the last delivery of this innings. A slow one. He's bowled that nicely. Chance of a run out again. Oh, he's missed that. And a single taken easily. So the score is 119 and they have done a very good job, the MRV Risers. What a comeback by them. They've ensured that their bowlers get something to bowl to. And the target for the Rising Strikers is 120 runs in 20 overs. So the run rate exactly 6 runs an over is what would be required as far as the SKVM Rising Strikers are concerned. And that was a very good comeback by MRV Riser. At a point of time, it seemed that they will not reach the 3-figure mark as well. But then some really good contributions by Sanjeev, Aditya ensured that they reached 119. And we'll join you in another 10 to 15 minutes from now for the second innings. 120 is what the target being given to Rising Strikers to win this match. This could be a tricky one. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after this break and we'll join you in the second innings. See you soon.
I kinda like you.
And we're back live with the second innings. This is the first delivery which is about to get bowled. Pramod Chandan coming into bowl to Sureel Doshi, who's a wonderful batsman. That's a good shot. Drifting on his pads, and the first delivery seems to be going towards the boundary. The first runs off the pad it was, leg by single by the umpire. So they started off nicely. Just have a look at that. Not the right line. The length was good, but the line was absolutely not the one that he would have desired as the first delivery. Pramod Chandan is a very good bowler, a genuine all-rounder in this team, and a boundary to start with. That's a good start. They're chasing 120. Rising strikers, they've got a good batting lineup. Sureel Doshi is one of those brilliant players, and if he keeps going, this match could be shortened. He's got a lot of shots in his repertoire. And this is a commentator, Shalin Gupta, welcoming all the viewers once again. This is the second innings of this Jfsc Dads Season 3. Oh, and this time a good shot, and Pramod Chandan almost got him. That was hit hard and he could not take the catch. But that was such a wonderful try by the bowler. And the Jfsc Dads Premier League Season 3 is in full swing at the Fatima Cricket Ground. This is a very good match happening between MRV Risers and Rising Strikers. Rising Strikers winning the toss today. They elected to field first. Pramod coming to bowl his next delivery. A slow one. He's played that nicely, Sureel, and a quick single taken. He's off the mark. That is intelligent cricket by Pramod Chandan, trying to vary right from the word go. That was a good variation, a slower delivery. But Sureel is a very accomplished batsman. He read the slowness of the delivery nicely and just played it towards the point region for a single to get off the mark. A good start by the strikers here. And on strike is now Jiten, who's another wonderful batsman. They've got a solid lineup, the Rising Strikers, led by a very impressive captain in front of Pramod coming to bowl is next. Oh, that's a poor delivery. That's a wide. You can't afford to give the freebies like that. You don't have a big score to defend. Every single run is very important, and every single delivery should be aimed at taking a wicket. Nothing less than that. Coming into bowl is next delivery. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of bowling. And he's pulled a quick delivery on that occasion. Coming back nicely after that wide. Pramod, 6 already on the board. This is just the first over. 120 is the target for Rising Strikers. Jiten on strike. He's played just one delivery. Oh, what a shot that is. This could be a very big one. And that's a... Is that a boundary? That's a big 6. Wow. Absolutely stunning hit there. Just the first over, and look at that. It was pitched up. And Jiten did not take much time in showing his intentions. That's a brilliant shot towards the long on boundary. Easily clearing the fence. A big 6. And he's off the mark in style, and that's the end of... Is that the end of the first over? It seems still a delivery left. Coming into bowl, the last delivery of his first over. Jiten on strike again. Oh, another wonderful shot. This could be another big one. Oh, but just a couple of runs on that occasion. Did not have the legs to go past the fence. But Jiten has started off brilliantly, and the first over has been bowled. A very expensive start as far as the MRV Risers are concerned. 14 without loss. And what a start by Jiten, who was on 8 of just 3 deliveries. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. 14 without loss after the first over. Rising Strikers. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Viral is coming to bowl his first over. This is the start of the second over. On strike is Sureel. Oh, that's a good delivery. And they've taken a quick single. Should be a leg by. Single by the umpire. So Sureel giving the strike back to Jiten, who's in red hot form right from the word go. Viral bowling his next delivery. Jiten playing it in the air. Will that be a catch? There's a fielder out there. Oh, and he's taken that nicely. Raj doing a wonderful job at mid-on. For a moment we thought he's about to drop that, but he kept his composure. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that was finally a good recovery. The bowler's heart would have been in his mouth when he saw Raj fumbling that catch, but the first wicket is down and Jiten going back to the pavilion. He was trying to hit that for a big one again, but this time got caught at mid-on, and the first wicket for the Rising Strikers is down. Viral takes his first wicket and gives a breakthrough, a much needed one to his team. We'll take a quick break. 15 for 1 now. Be right back. Stay tuned. Chirag is the new batsman. He'll take strike. Viral has started off brilliantly. He's taken a wicket right in his first over, and a very important one as well. Jiten's intention were pretty clear. It's a good start by Chirag. He's trying to take the quick single, but sent back. Sureel seems to be in no hurry, and that is the right way of approaching a target. Chirag wanted to get off the mark really quickly, but Sureel stopped him, sent him back. Probably the right decision as well. Oh, what a delivery. Absolute peach of a delivery. Viral is on fire. And that's the kind of spell that you want from a premier bowler. That's a good comeback by the Risers here. The first over was very expensive. Viral doing a wonderful job in this over. And if he gets another wicket in this over, a cherry on the cake. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of batting. Defended it very nicely, but really good bowling by Viral. Chirag, very experienced campaigner, needs to take the ownership and try and stay till the end. As I mentioned earlier, these targets are very tricky when it comes to 6 runs and over in a T20 match. Oh, and he's got the inside edge. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling. Just have a look at that. The Perfect line. It's coming in really sharply into Chirag, and all he got was an inside edge and a single. And that's the end of Viral's first over, and 2 overs have been bowled. 16 for 1. We'll take another quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Ritesh has been introduced into the attack. That's a wonderful shot. One bounce into the fence. What a shot that is towards the deep square leg boundary. Just have a look at that. A poor delivery. First up, short delivery. And Chirag is too good to be missing that. That was almost a 6. Very close to the boundary ropes. He chose the right spot, and it was such a wonderful shot by Chirag. So Ritesh needs to be bowling some tight deliveries here, starting off with a looser and punished immediately, right from the word go. And the umpire probably asking for some assistance. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Coming to bowl his next delivery. That's a good delivery, good comeback. Outside the off, some Ritesh learning from his mistake very quickly, and that's the sign of a good bowler. The length immediately on target. Chirag is a very experienced campaigner, and that's a wonderful shot. Should be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that, and that is why Chirag is so important to this batting lineup. Just have a look at that wonderful shot he's played straight down the ground. No chance for the fielder at mid-on, and that's a very good boundary scored by Chirag. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, that's cut brilliantly in the gap. That's a very good piece of fielding by the point fielder. Stopped a certain boundary there. High quality fielding that was. And this is just the third over. 24 already on the board. That's a very good shot, played straight down the ground with a straight bat. Looks to be in really good touch, Chirag. His technique is definitely a thing to watch out for here. That was straight to Raj. Did well. No run on that occasion. Coming to bowl his next delivery. That's a good shot. This time they'll probably take the... Oh, and Chirag has slipped there. Chance of a run out. But the throw, not good enough. That could have been a disaster as far as the rising strikers are concerned. Chirag just slipped while taking that quick single. Just have a look at that for a replay. Pramod did really well, but the throw was really wide. Chirag got a lot of time to come back. Probably they're slightly concerned. A lot of moisture on the pitch. The dew factor is an important one. You can see that happening not only here but also during the ICC Cricket World Cup that is going on in India. There's a lot of dew on a lot of grounds, and Fatima ground is no exception. No matter what level you're playing, the dew can affect, and it does have a lot of impact when it comes to bowling second. It's a clear advantage to the batting team. Probably that was the reason why rising strikers chose to bowl first when they won the toss today. Coming to bowl his next delivery. That's a very good delivery by Viral. He's on fire today. Score is 3 overs, 24 for 1. The fourth over has just started. Viral has already taken a wicket. He would definitely be eyeing for another wicket in this over, if not more. Sureel has taken his time. He's just scored a single. That's a good shot, straight down the ground. Will that be a single? No. Raj does really well again. He's on fire at mid-on. Has already taken a good catch and has fielded brilliantly on a couple of occasions apart from that. So they've got the mid-on covered really nicely. Viral bowling a very good line and a brilliant length as well. He's inviting the batsman to hit the big shot. And he's taken the mid-on back to long on now. Probably he'll be bowling the fuller delivery. We'll have to see that. Oh, that's a wonderful shot in the gap and in the fence. That's a boundary. But there's a fielder out there. We lost the ball, so eventually a couple taken by Sureel. Oh, this time the inside edge will take it to the boundary at fine leg. This is really unfortunate for the bowler. Let's have a look at that for a replay. Another boundary added to the tally. They're getting a lot of boundaries in the first 6 overs, and that is what they were aiming at, the rising strikers. That's a good shot, straight down the ground, could be on the boundary, but there's a fielder out there, does well, and that is why he was sent back. Raj would have been a boundary if he would have been at mid-on, so that's a good decision by the bowler who took that call, sent the fielder back towards the long on boundary. Only a single on that occasion, 31 already on the board. They need only 89 to win now. Chirag on strike. That's a good delivery by Viral. A slower one. Extracting some bounce as well from that pitch. That's the end of the over. So 4 overs have been bowled, 31 for 1. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. That should be a wide. Ritesh bowling a delivery on the leg side and penalized by the umpire. Single added to the tally. 32 for 1 now. That's a good delivery. Wonderful comeback. Just have a look at that. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Probably it was wet. Taking the towel from the umpire. Regularly now the bowlers. Oh, appealing for an LBW. This could be very close, but the umpire says no. Probably was going down the leg side. Just have a look at the replay here. Oh, and that was really close. That was a good appeal as well, probably. The umpire had the best angle to see. Decided against the bowler. That's a good shot in the gap as well. Will that go to the boundary? Seems no. Isn't enough power behind the shot, and he's coming back for the third as well. For the second, beg your pardon there. 2 runs taken easily. That was a good shot. Coming into bowl his next delivery. That's a good one. In the block hole and dot delivery on that occasion. Another good one. This time he leaves it nicely, lets it go into the gloves of the keeper. That's a good piece of batting by both these players. Oh, this time he's appealing for an LBW and the umpire not interested, and it's a very close call. We'll have to look at the replay. Oh, probably missing the leg stump for sure. That was a good appeal, but a very good decision as well. It was going down the leg side. And we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. 5 overs have been bowled, 34 for 1. So Viral bowling his third over. He's bowled really well, but that's a good delivery. But drifting down the leg side again. Chirag was trying to play it towards the onside. They've done well. The Rising Strikers lost just 1 wicket and 34 for 1. This is a 6th over run rate, still above 6 runs an over, which is a good sign. They've got 2 good stroke players at the crease. Coming to bowl his next delivery. That's a wonderful piece of driving. Straight to the fielder. Just a dot delivery again. That's a good delivery again, a slow one. Viral is very good at that. He's trying to play it towards the onside again, but straight to the mid-wicket fielder. This is a 6th over, a very good comeback. They were 14 for no loss after the first over, but MRV Risers have staged a very good comeback till now. Oh, and that's a very good shot. This should be a boundary. Nobody's stopping that. Playing over the mid-wicket fielders. Into the deep mid-wicket fence. That was a poor delivery. A short one. You can't bowl that to Chirag. They must have seen that when he played his first boundary towards the deep square leg. Cannot repeat those mistakes again. They don't have a big score. They should be keeping it tight and try to defend each and every delivery and run as well. Middle coming with his next. Oh, and Chirag this time coming down the track, expecting the umpire to probably call it a no ball, but it seemed it slipped out of his hand. Viral. Don't need to lose anything. Extra back into extra. They're playing the perfect cricket that is required to chase a 120 score. Cannot be over ambitious, over flamboyant. Too many strokes can also cause a bit of trouble if you lose a couple of wickets. Just play on the merit of the ball, and that's what they're doing. Perfect cricket by. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. He's played that brilliantly off his pads, and what a boundary that is. Absolutely stunning bit of batting by Chirag. He's just playing a wonderful knock for his team. Just have a look at that. Viral again drifting towards the leg stump, and Chirag has flicked that brilliantly towards the onside for a boundary in the mid-wicket region. And that's the end of another Viral over. The score is 42 for 1 now after 6. The run rate has reached 7 runs and over. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Rising Strikers are taking this chase really nicely. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Jinesh, who's being introduced into the attack. He's a very good all-rounder. Scored very important runs when he was batting in the first innings, and now he's been given the responsibility with the ball. Let's see if he could deliver immediately in his first over and take a couple of wickets for his team. On strike is Sureel. Oh, that's a good shot. He's punched that to cover straight to the fielder though. No run taken. Starts with the dot. Viral. That cover stops it nicely. Coming into bowl his next delivery. A short delivery is placed that brilliantly. What a shot that is. Will be a boundary. Nobody stopping that. There was nobody at deep cover and he's placed that perfectly towards the right of the cover's fielder. Just have a look at that. A poor delivery. It deserved the treatment and got the same as well. No chance for the fielder at covers and there was no deep cover. So another boundary scored by Sureel. He's on fire. 46 on the board now. This is the 7th over. Chirag playing a wonderful knock. 17 of 17. Sureel, the opening batsman, still at the crease. 14 of 17. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and he's played that nicely again. This could be another boundary. There's nobody stopping that. 2 boundaries in a row. Just have a look at that for a replay. Just have a look at that for a replay. What a shot that was. He swept that brilliantly. Another boundary scored. And that's the 50 up as well with that boundary. So that's a very good piece of batting by Viral. Beg your pardon, Sureel. Another good shot. Cut brilliantly in the gap. But there's a fielder out there. Does well. And probably Viral moved a couple of steps towards his right, and that was the reason why he could stop that. It was almost a similar shot that he played in the covers. The first delivery. Oh, and this time appealing for an LBW, and the finger has been raised by the umpire. That was not a good shot at all. Just have a look at that for a replay. He was trying to play it cheekily towards the onside. We'll show you the replay. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that was not the right shot to be played. He probably knew when he got that ball on his pads, immediately started going back to the pavilion. And that's a very important wicket in the context of this game. Jinesh strikes in his very first over. That is what we were talking about. He's given 2 boundaries, but he's taken an important wicket. And the score is now 50 for 2. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Drinks being called for. We'll be back after this drinks break. Oh, and he's got him! The first delivery to the new batsman. What a brilliant piece of bowling this is. He's cleaned him up. Just have a look at that. Absolute brilliance shown by Jinesh. What a brilliant piece of bowling this is. And he's on fire. He's taken 2 wickets in his very first over. And the new batsman just came and went on a golden duck. Siddharth, a very short stay for him at the crease. Just have a look at that. What a brilliant piece of bowling this is. Foxed him in the flight and invited him to drive that. Clean bowled. Absolutely stunning bit of bowling. Siddharth going back to the pavilion without disturbing the scorers. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 50 for 3 all of a sudden. This match is turning on its head slowly. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll be right back.
I kinda like you.
So brilliant first over by Jinesh has got MRV Risers back into this game. 7 overs, 50 for 3 now. Still 70 required to win. And Sanjay is being introduced into the attack. Starts off very nicely with a good delivery. Right. On the perfect spot. Brilliant line and absolutely impeccable length. Chirag plays it nicely. He's the one who's the big fish here. Jigar is the new batsman. These are the non-strikers end. Both these players are very experienced. They've taken their team home in a lot of games. We've seen in the circuit, not only in Jfsc tournaments. Oh, this time in the air! But there's nobody to catch that. The backward square leg was empty, vacant. For a moment we thought Chirag played the wrong shot. He would have also thought the same, but there was no fielder. That area was no man's land where the ball fell. Oh, that's a good delivery and plays it nicely. His first delivery. Coming to bowler's next delivery. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Could be a big six. Oh, is it taking a wonderful catch? Wow. Raj is on fire in the field today. Just have a look at that for a replay. That was smashed hard towards the long on boundary. What a catch. Wow. You won't get better catches than that on the cricket field. And Raj, as safe as a house. What a catch that was. And Pranav, the captain, goes back to the pavilion without scoring a run. So 2 ducks in this lineup. It was not Jigar, I beg your pardon there. The scorer is updated correctly now. So the 4th wicket down, and what a catch that was. We'll show you the replay once again. Raj deserves a big applause here. What a catch, wow. And immediately the bowler strikes. Jigar is the new batsman. Oh, and that was such a peculiar delivery. Sanjay is on fire. This is his first over, and he's taken a very important wicket in the form of Pranav, the captain of the Rising Strikers. But we've got Jigar, who's a very gritty customer. Probably the Chandrapal of this team. It's very tough to get past him if he stays till the end. That is what Rising Strikers would be hoping for. That's a poor delivery, and he's cut that brilliantly. Will be a boundary. There's a fielder out there. Will he be able to stop that? What a effort that is at the deep point boundary. Absolutely brilliant. Just a couple of runs given. He's coming back for the third. The throw was not up to the mark, to be honest. Will he come back for the fourth as well? Only 3 runs, but that was a wonderful effort. The throw could have been better. A lot of action in the previous couple of overs. We'll show you the wicket once again. How Pranav, the captain, was aiming to hit a big 6. Oh, and what a catch. Had that ball missed his hands, that was a flat 6 for sure, but instead it was a wicket for Sanjay, and that's the end of a wonderful over. The score after 8 overs is 54 for 4, and we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Jinesh coming to bowl his second over. On strike is Jigar. He's played that nicely back to the bowler. And Jinesh and Sanjay have brought MRV Risers back into this match brilliantly. They've destroyed the top order and also have got a wicket in the middle order as well. So a lot of work to be done by Chirag and Jigar. Some really wonderful piece of bowling by Jinesh, who took 2 wickets in his very first over, coming to bowl his second delivery of his second over. Oh, that's a good delivery. He's played that nicely, Jigar, in a quick single taking. And that is what he's very good at. He's very gritty, understands the value of his wicket and stays at the wicket for a long time, and that is what is required here now. A very good partnership can take them home. Chirag is already playing a wonderful knock. Jigar needs to stay with him. Chirag also needs to carry his bat through. Jinesh to Chirag. That's a good piece of bowling. He's played that nicely towards the long on. Should just be a single. Raj is a live wire on the field, and what a catch he took. And sending one of the most important batsmen of the lineup, Pranav, who's the captain of the team as well. So a lot of credit goes to Raj. He's taken a couple of catches and some really brilliant fielding. Jinesh needs to get another wicket for his team. Oh, and he's played that brilliantly. He's such a cheeky customer, this guy. And probably he'll come back for the second easily. 2 runs taken. Played very nicely towards the fine leg region for a couple of runs. Jinesh. Bowling his second over. Oh, another good one this time. Quick single taken, but this time went straight to the fielder at short fine leg. So Jigar knows his game, knows the situation as well. So the best part about his batting is he knows how to manufacture the shots, maneuver the singles. And that is what they want. Keep rotating the strike as much as possible. That's a good delivery. You have to give it to Jinesh. His length is absolutely brilliant. That's the end of another good over by Jinesh. The score is 59 for 4 after 9 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. second over. And that's a poor delivery. That's a boundary for sure. Jigar will not miss those. It's running towards the fine leg fence. Not a good delivery at all. Just have a look at that. A full toss on offer. He's played that to perfection. No chance for the fielder at short fine leg. It rolls into the fence. Not a good start by Sanjay to this over. Jigar. He's on 11 all of a sudden. Just 7 deliveries. That was a poor delivery on offer. And he accepted that gleefully. Just flicked it towards the D backward square leg for a boundary. Coming into bowl is next delivery. They need to be very careful of the line that they bowl to Jigar. He's very strong on the onside, especially behind square. That's a good piece of batting. A single taken easily. Played it nicely towards the long on fielder. On strike is now Chirag, who's played a wonderful hand till now. 19 of 21. Jigar on the other end, 12 of 8 deliveries, 64 for 4. This is the 10th over. The required run rate is 5.25 runs per over. So the run rate not at all an issue as far as this rising strikers are concerned. It's just that they need to save wickets. Oh, that's another. Oh, and what has he done? What has he done? He's missed that completely. Almost got a wicket out of that. Just have a look at that. How could he miss that? That could have been serious trouble for the batsman. For a moment we thought it went into the stumps. It would have been a tragic end to a wonderful knock. Oh, that's a good delivery again. It's a very peculiar, slow delivery. When he's missed that, will he come back for the second? It seems no. It's a good recovery by the fielder. Long off. It's a very peculiar, slower delivery. Comes from the back of his hand and almost as if it is a full toss, but the pace on the ball is so less, it can deceive any batsman. Oh, and that's a good delivery. He's played that nicely, straight to the fielder. Pramod Chandan does really well to stop that. Still one delivery left in this over. This is the 10th over. 65 for 4. Coming to both the last delivery of his second over. Oh, and these are the ones that they want to hit out of the park. But these are the ones that are really confusing because of the pace on those deliveries. And that's the end of the 10th over. Drinks being called for. The umpires announced this as a drinks break, and we'll be back after a short commercial break. Stay tuned, viewers. 10 over, 65 for 4. The rising strikers will be right back. Stay tuned.
I kinda like you.
We're back live. And it's Kunal coming to bowl his first over. He's being introduced into the attack. That's a very good shot by Chirag in the gap. Should just be a single. Jinesh is there at sweeper to stop that. On strike is now Jigger. And that should be a wide, and the keeper also misses that. That is smart cricket by Jigger. 2 runs added to the tally. Just 52 required to win in 9.5, so they're moving it with the right pace as far as the run rate is concerned. A full toss, he's played that well towards the deep end wicket, could be a chance of a couple of runs, and the fielder misses that, but just a single. Oh, and that's a very good delivery. He's appealing for an LBW, but probably the bat on that occasion. Just have a look at the replay. That's a good shot. He's driven it really well towards the covers. Just a single again. Chirag back on strike. That's a good shot in the gap. Oh, and it was chance to stop that, but the fielder missed it completely, and that's a boundary. This is not good cricket. Sloppy bit of work. For a moment we thought that was in the gap. The fielder did reach there, and he missed it completely. So 4 runs added to the tally, and the batsman would be really happy with that effort because his aim was to get a boundary there, and he got it eventually. Kunal's first over has been expensive. This is the last delivery of his first over now, which he will be bowling. Already 9 of his first 5 deliveries. Chirag, he's already on 26 of 26 deliveries. His strike rate is very impressive. Oh, that's a good shot. Played it straight back towards the long one. And that's a boundary again. Wow. This is absolutely stunning bit of cricket by Chirag. And that's the end of an expensive over. 13 of that over. Just have a look at the replay. Played that nicely. That was tossed up and very good bottom-handed shot into the fence. 78 for 4 now. After 11 overs, we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Back live, 78 for 4. This is the 12th over starting. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Viral coming to bowl his 4th over. What a shot that is. But he's gone. Oh, that's a very good catch. At the long off fence. What a catch. That is a very important wicket. Just have a look at that. Viral has got probably the most important wicket in this lineup. And Jigger trying to hit a big one here. Finds the fielder at long off. And a very, very good catch. Under pressure. Raj again, it seems, is the one who's taken that catch. He's the safest pair of hands in the entire lineup. And Jigger going back to the pavilion after a good knock. 78 for 5. This match is still not over, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Viral takes his 2nd wicket. And what a catch by Chirag again at the fence. Yusuf is the new batsman. He's on strike. It's a good piece of bowling and he's played that nicely towards covers in the gap for a single. Off the mark on the very first delivery. 79 for 5. They still need 41 to win. They've got just 5 wickets remaining. Almost a similar situation as far as both the teams are concerned. However, the run rate for MRV was way below what it is for the rising strikers at the moment. So they do have the advantage, but the wickets are almost similar. Coming into bowl is next delivery, Viral. Oh, and that should be a wide. Yes, it is. Wide signal by the umpire. Another run added to the tally. Coming into bowl is next delivery. That's a good shot. Straight to the fielder. And a dot delivery. Trying for a quick single chance of a run out. Oh, and that was so close. That was very close, and they eventually take that single. Yusuf seems to have been struggling slightly, but eventually all's well that ends well. No run, no wicket on that occasion. Could have been one had that throw been directly into the stumps. Coming into bowl his next delivery. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely. Trying for a quick single again. Oh, he's fumbled that. They need to be really, really up on their toes now, the fielders. They still have got a chance here to come back into this match. They've staged a very good comeback. They can win this as well if they take a couple of quick wickets from here. 82 for 5. Oh, what a shot that is! Brilliantly played towards the covers. And will be a boundary. Wow! That is one of the best shots we've seen today evening. Just have a look at that. We'll bring you the replay very soon. Just have a look at that for a replay. What a shot that was. No chance for the fielder at covers. Brilliantly played shot towards the sweeper covers for a 4. That was a much needed boundary. They lost a wicket, and Chirag has been absolutely brilliant today. 86 for 5 after 12 overs. Kunal is bowling his second over. On strike is Yusuf. Short delivery is played that well towards the square leg. Chance of a run out here. But a very quick single by Chirag. He's very good between the wickets. Absolutely running like a gazelle here, Chirag. It was such a quick single that they've taken. And he's back on strike now. That's what they want, rising strikers. Chirag on strike as much as possible. That's a very good piece of bowling, but very well played towards the long on. He's pushed it. He's a very patient cricketer, this guy Chirag. And that's what he's just played till now in his innings. A very well crafted innings. 36 of 31. Somebody had to take the responsibility, and Chirag has done that. Oh, that's a brilliant piece of bowling. Yusuf defend that. Misses that completely. Piece of bowling by Kunal. Oh, he's played that nicely in the gap. Will that be a boundary? It seems. Nobody will be able to stop that, and that's what has happened. Another boundary. The runs coming thick and fast now as far as the rising strikers are concerned. Just have a look at that. A poor delivery way outside the off stump, allowing him to free his arms and placing it in the gap for a boundary. They have to be really calculative. The bowlers need to bowl that within the stumps. Not allow the batsmen to free their arms. Not give them the required room. Yusuf has played that shot really intelligently. Kunal with his next delivery. This is the ball that he needs to be bowling. A quick single taken again. Very good piece of running between the wickets. Chirag is on fire at the moment. That's a good delivery and a quick single taken again. Chirag has been absolutely brilliant between the stumps. What a nice piece of running between the wickets we've seen by both these players, especially Chirag, who always keeps on pushing for singles. That's the end of another over by Kunal. The score after 13 overs is 94 for 5, and the run rate is way above 7 runs an over. 7.23 to be exact. The required run rate just 3.71. 26 required to win in 7 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Sanjay coming to bowl his third over. He's been brilliant in his first 2 overs. He almost got the wicket of Chirag. Oh, poor delivery, and Chirag is not the ones who will miss those. That's a very sloppy bit of bowling. That's a boundary scored in the deep backward square leg region. Just have a look at that. That would have been a wide, but Chirag instead thought of easily picking a boundary for himself and the team. That was the right call as well. Easy pickings there for the batsman. Sanjay could be much better than what he bowled on that occasion. He is a very good bowler. And these small things can cost you crucial moments. You need to be prepared as a bowler. That first delivery that you bowl to the batsman has to be a wicket taking delivery. You'll get the wicket or not, that is not in your hands, but bowling that delivery is definitely the skill that you have. It's just the execution that is required. For that you need to be mentally very focused and always into the game. Sanjay on that occasion with a half track of that too on the leg, and this is another full toss this time, but that is a very good piece of fielding, saving a certain boundary. Not good bowling by Sanjay. A full toss on offer. Chirag playing it really well towards the covers, but Pramod Chandan saved a certain boundary for his team. Sanjay needs to be coming back in a better way, stronger way. This is a very crucial over, because if this over is expensive, this match already going only one way, it'll just be a formality. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. He's appealing for a caught behind. The umpire not interested, but the keeper looked really animated on that occasion. Just 22 required to win. On strike is Sanjay. I beg your pardon, Chirag. Sanjay is bowling. That's a very good piece of placement. A quick single taken again. Chance of a run out this time. Oh, that was such a close one. They are appealing for a run out, but the umpire seems to be having a close look at that and eventually says not out. That was a very quick run. I don't think they should be taking such risks. They've got so many overs left. Chirag and Yusuf need to be slightly careful as well. They are very good runners between the wickets, but that could have been a really close call. Coming into his next delivery. On strike is Yusuf. He plays that nicely. In the gap again. Will he come back for the second? It seems Chirag is not interested, just a single. It was a really good piece of batting by both these players, and running between wickets has been exemplary. Got to give credit to both these batsmen. Oh, that's such a slow delivery, and he's such a good exponent of bowling those slow ones. Just have a look at that for a replay. How could he bowl those deliveries? Just have a look at that. Chirag kept waiting for that, and eventually almost played the wrong shot. Sanjay has that gift of bowling these slow deliveries. We'll show you the replay once again. It's not easy at all. Just have a look at that. It's as if it's already in the slow motion. Takes so much time to reach the batsman, and it is not an easy delivery to hit. It's a confusing one for sure. Chirag takes a single, and that's the 100 up. In this over for the team, I think strikers have chased down this really nicely till now. 6 overs remaining, and they need only 19 to win. Chirag on strike. He's playing a gem of a knock today, 43 of 37. Still unbeaten. Definitely would be eyeing a match winning 50 here. Has done a great job for the team. Almost half of the score has been scored by him in this innings. Team's at 101 and he scored 43 out of that. So that's a very good effort. Jinesh coming to bowl his third over. They don't have many options left, to be honest. They need to put in their premier bowlers who have been the wicket takers in this innings. Just 19 left to win. Jinesh, if you could get a couple of wickets, which he is capable of. Oh, and that's a very good piece of placement. And the fielder also plays at the right position, so that he could not stop that. Quick single taken, just 18 required. So I can now Yusuf. Oh, that's a very good delivery by Jinesh. Oh, and he slips. And an easy single taken. He would not be happy with himself for sure. That single could have been stopped. We hope that he's okay. He's not got hurt at all. It seems the case, so that's a good thing about that delivery. Single taken. Chirag is back on strike. Just 17 required to win. Chirag is on 44. He would definitely be eyeing a big one as well. He has a very good eye as a batsman. Knows where to pick the gaps. Oh, that's a very good delivery. A flighted one. Jinesh has been brilliant with the flight today. Just a single. Played that well towards a long off. Oh, and he's missed that. There's a backup there, so just a single. Just 16 required to win. Yusuf on strike. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Will be a boundary. There's nobody stopping that. What a shot that is by Yusuf. Just have a look at that for a replay. That was a flighted delivery on offer and he's played that brilliantly. Came to the pitch of the ball very nicely and just smacked it towards the extra cover region for a boundary. Just 12 required to win now. Jinesh with the next delivery. Yusuf plays it nicely, but that was a good delivery by Jinesh. He has that wonderful capability of pitching the ball inside the crease, the block hole. Comes back nicely after that boundary was scored brilliantly by Yusuf. Good delivery again, slightly slow through the air, but a single taken easily. And that's the end of another over by Jinesh. 109 for 5, just 11 required to win. This match is going only one way at the moment, and that is the rising striker's way. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Utsav being introduced into the attack and welcomed with a good shot by Yusuf. Just a single though. There's a fielder at deep in wicket boundary. Just 10 required to win now. Chirag. He's on 45 and he's on strike now. Will he go for a big one? Utsav starting off with a half tracker. Was lucky that it was not sent out of the park by Yusuf. He needs to improve the length for sure. Lose them. First up, coming to bowl is next. Oh, one of the short deliveries appealing for an LBW. But the umpire not interested. Probably he was way outside his crease, and that was the reason why that couldn't be given out. Just have a look. It's a good shout, just shimming down the track. Oh, and that was a very good shout. However, he was way outside his crease and he slipped as well. Chirag probably was trying to shimmy down the track and hit a big one towards the onside. But that was a smart delivery by Utsav. He just held the length back slightly more on that occasion. Utsav with his next delivery. On strike is Chirag. It's a good shot. There's nobody out there. Easy single towards the square leg region. Chirag has been brilliant in front of square. He's taken a lot of singles there and behind square as well. So all in all, a quite complete innings by him. Yusuf, 16 of 12, has supported him really well. Poor delivery, pulled nicely, will be a boundary. Nobody stopping that. That is not good bowling at all by Utsav. Just have a look at that. You can't bowl those half trackers every now and then. Once in a while it is okay, but for a captain it's a nightmare. This bowler keeps on bowling half trackers to batsmen. Just 5 required to win. Yusuf on 20. Chirag on 46. Will Chirag be able to finish a 50? It seems Yusuf is in a hurry. Oh, and that's what happens when you try and play conservative cricket. Probably he was trying to give that single and he's got bowled, clean bowled, absolutely brilliant bowling. Just have a look at that for a replay. It did seem to me he was trying to take that single. He was not at all playing those kind of shots. Just have a look at that. What a delivery by Utsav. Comes back brilliantly. And loses wicket. Utsav getting his first wicket, but probably the damage has already been done. Yusuf has played a brilliant knock. He's going back to the pavilion, but he's not a batsman who should be playing conservative cricket. That's what I meant when I saw the replay. Svkm rising strikers. 115 for 6. Only 5 required to win now. Probably the only conservative shot played by Yusuf in this knock, and it led to his downfall. And the new batsman on strike is Nirav, who's been really good with the ball today. 115 for 6. Chirag unbeaten on 46. And Nirav playing his first delivery of this innings. Utsav bowling the last of his first over. He's taken a wicket, an important one. Can he repeat that feat? No. Just a half tracker again. Short of length delivery, almost a half tracker. Nirav plays it back to the bowler nicely. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 115 for 6 after 15 overs. 16 overs, I beg your pardon. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Short delivery, Chirag plays it well. Aditya being introduced into the attack, just a single. He's on 47 now. Just 4 required to win. Nirav on strike. Aditya K has been introduced into the attack. He's bowling his first over. Who is appealing for an LBW? A quick single being taken by Chirag. Is that leg by? Probably bat. So Nirav off the mark. That was a good delivery by Aditya. There's 3 required to win, and Chirag also needs 3 for his well-deserved half century. We'll have to see whether he'll be able to reach that figure or not. Aditya bowling a good first over, however, this match seems to be almost over. That's a good shot in the gap. This could be a boundary, or he may come back for the 3rd run as well. But he chooses to take a couple of runs. He's on 49 now, just a single required. Played that nicely towards the deep mid wicket. Oh, and that's a wide. It has gone to the boundary. That is such a unfortunate thing for the batsman. Chirag stays unbeaten on 49, but this match has been won convincingly by rising strikers. Oh, well. He's trying to probably bring the ball back into the right hander. Instead, went outside the leg stump for a wide, and Chirag stays unbeaten on 49, but this match has been won by rising strikers. They've won this match easily by 4 wickets against the MRV Risers, and to conclude another match in the Jfsc Dads Premier League Season 3 2023. And this is the commentator Shalin Gupta, thanking all the viewers and spectators once again for all your support and viewership. We'll be back with another match in the Jfsc Dads Premier League very soon. Till then, goodbye, good night, and take care of yourself. See you. Bye bye. Cheers.